What's good with y'all, man? I just want to come with a quick video real quick, just to tell y'all something real quick. Um, it's just something that's just been on my mind lately, something that's been on my mind, and I just had to get this off my chest real quick. Um, this society that we live in, the times that we live in, society needs to stop blaming men for everything. Men should be held accountable for a lot of things, but men shouldn't be held accountable for everything, Like, we live in a society that always loves to blame men, point the finger at the man all the time. It's a man's job, it's a man's responsibility. A man shouldn't be in touch with his emotions, deal with it, man up. All of these terms that they give us, all this terminology and all this garbage that society feeds the young men of today's age. And I feel like this is really poisoning the youth in a very bad way. Like younger boys that's growing up, they got to hear all this stuff on social media. You know how TikTok is. These women always shaming men, bashing men. You know, and it's just a sick society that we live in nowadays, man. I feel like men are just being targeted. I'm gonna make another video on that, going in depth on that. How masculinity is being stripped from a lot of men nowadays. But in this video, I'm just trying to, get across to y'all that just make y'all aware that this society is just very sick and how they blame men for everything. Like, say for instance, like if a man can't get a lot of women in his life, it's always the man's fault. Like, how is it your fault? Like, I don't get it. How is it your fault all the time? What if women are just evil people? What if most women out here, not saying all women, but what if some women that you deal with in your life and your experience are just evil and they just shallow and they want you to have millions of dollars just to talk to them? What did you do wrong? What did you do wrong? Most guys out here that get rejected on a daily basis, they're not even bad people. They good-hearted people. They not ugly. I don't feel like nobody's ugly in my opinion, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder, like a lot of people say. But I'm not finna sit up here and call everybody ugly, because who am I? Like, I'm not nobody special. We all human. At the end of the day, we all bleed red. We all gonna die one day. Nobody's special, man. We all just trying to get it out here, just trying to live and just experience life. That's how I look at it. But it's just a lot of shallow women in this world who love to blame men for everything. Like how they, you know, can't get dates. They can't get a lot of women in their life. They don't have a good social life. What if it's the people that they deal with are just bad people? Why it always got to be the man's fault? Why it always got to be his fault because he's messed up? I'm not saying some things are out of your control. I mean, some things are in your control, but some things are out of your control. Everything is not in your control. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole literal point of me making this video. Everything is not in your control. Some things are out of your control as a man. Yeah, as a man, you're supposed to build your empire. You're supposed to, take that trauma that you go through in life and use it to propel you forward, for your dreams and your aspirations. You're supposed to use that as fuel to the fire. But at some point, man, everybody got a breaking point, man. And I feel like it's adding more, drama and just trouble to the mindset of a lot of men. It's adding a lot of trouble to a lot of men. And what I mean by that is like, it's just putting a lot of pressure on men, how they keep blaming men for everything. You know what I'm saying? Because women are shallow or people are just evil nowadays. What if women just don't like you? What if every woman you come across find you to be ugly? It doesn't mean you think you're ugly. Just like me. I don't think I'm an ugly looking dude. But mostly every girl that I came across in my life always shitted on me. But that don't mean I feel bad about myself. I feel like I'm a pretty good dude. I work, I save my money. I dress nice. I got good aspirations. I got a good head on my shoulders. It just is what it is. Sometimes life just sucks sometimes, man. But at the end of the day, I feel like being alone is a really good thing for me personally. Being alone has changed my life, man. Working, saving my money, staying out the way, reading my Bible. You just focused on my projects and focused on my own happiness as a man. That's the best state that I'm in right now. So me personally, being alone is the best thing for me. But to each his own. But yeah, man, this society has to stop blaming men for everything. Because at the end of the day, without men, this society would not be anywhere. intellect, you know, architectural intellect, you know, the buildings that are out here, houses, you know, waterway channels, and just all type of concrete, you know, like the trees being in the ground, like all of this stuff is because of men. This whole world was built because of men, bro. I mean, not because of men. This whole world was built because of men. You know what I'm saying? This whole world was built because men built it. That's why this whole world, that's why all of these buildings are everywhere. That's why all of this architectural advancements are where they are in today's world, because of men. You know? And what really propelled me to make this video is because, like, a lot of women just love to blame men because they're not in a good situation in their dating life. How is it your fault? I just don't get how everything is always got to be put on you as a man. Oh, he can't get a lot of women. It's his fault. Something's wrong with him. Like, what? What if women just find you ugly? What if women just don't see you as the type of man that they want to be with? That's your problem? Like, how is that what are you going to do about it? You can't do nothing about it. It's nothing you can do about that. It's the woman's fault. Because they be shallow. They want what they want at the end of the day. And if they can't get what they want, they will shit on you. Because they think they pretty and they got a nice body. So they think they can just blame men for everything. This is a sick society we live in, man. It's very sick. You know, seeing these shallow people. Not even just women. People in general, man. These simps out here who want to defend women and always put the blame on men. This is a very effed up society we live in, man. And more people like myself got to speak out about this, because times have to change. Something has to give, man. This is a bad world we live in right now, man. The energy on this planet is very low. You know, a few individuals out there have pure souls and good hearts, but man, the majority of this world is effed. This society is so bad, man. The entitlement of women, you know, the shallow behavior, you know, the school shooting, just everything. I'm not getting off in the left field. I'm just saying the vibration of this planet is just low right now, man. And you have to be empathetic to really feel the energy on this planet. If you're just a person that's just walking around with a normal mind and don't like to intellectually enhance yourself and spiritually enhance yourself, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. You have to really, really be in touch with your spirituality to really feel the energy on this planet. And it's very low. Very low right now, man. The energy is very depleted at the moment. Thank y'all for watching this video, man. Society has to stop blaming men for everything, because at some point, man, you know, this is exactly why men off themselves and delete themselves, because it's so much pressure on men. And it's not even about the pressure. It's just like every little thing they blame men for. Oh, it's the man's fault. He can't do this, so it's his fault. He can't get no women, so it's his fault. He needs to do this better. Men need to do this. His feelings don't matter. His emotions don't matter. He needs to suck it up. All of these things, bro. It's crazy. This has to stop. Thank y'all for watching.